Hi, my name is Tamika Chambers, and today I'm going to talk about Healing from the Inside Out, Part 6. Chapter 6 in my memoir that I currently have titled Compass, is what I believe is one of the other steps that is essential to healing from the inside out. Many, if not all of us, have past experiences we wish never happened, potentially traumatic experiences. And the thing that I think about here is that what I often say is that no experience defines you. You are who you choose to be. And I said that as a child, that I refused to let my experiences with pain determine who I want to be. This life is mine. That I was given this. I was created what I would later see for a purpose. I was created for reasons, divine reasons. And it was not so I can be the object of someone's pain or to carry this pain throughout my life. Now, healing, I believe, is necessary for the regeneration of the world and breaking the cycle of pain. Healing is possible, that it can be done. And healing is a process. You know, it's crazy because I saw something on Instagram yesterday and it said, sometimes we hold on pain because, I'm paraphrasing, we think it's our identity. That's who we are. And we are never what someone projected on us because that pain is personal. And unfortunately, you have people that are taking personal things and making it impersonal or making it personal on you, that you were the one that gave them that pain and you were not the one. And so I have gone through stages or, if you will, pathways of healing from the inside out, accepting and acknowledging your truth. It happened, but it does not define you. 2, part ways, mentally versus physically. A lot of people think they can run away. We spend time running away from the pain that someone did. We run away from home. We get involved in other things that end up sometimes causing us more pain. Storms, life happens. You know, we have storms every day to remind us that it's not the end of life. As a matter of fact, you can see it as a new beginning. And that's what I saw when I finally used my voice to say no, and I used my actions to say, no more, I can't do this. That I saw a new beginning. And 4 is where you have to continually cultivate your mind. Remind yourself of who you are. And it was these tools that I carried in my backpack throughout my earthly journey. Reading the Bible, the Lord's Prayer, asking and receiving things. My mother's words of wisdom, changing life mistakes, the word mistakes, deciding not to use that and instead use life lessons. I decided that I wanted to learn from life, but more importantly, and I thought it was a joke at a time, more importantly, not a joke, but I kind of laughed at it, but I want to learn from other people's stuff. I want to learn from their errors, their ways. And I started paying more attention to my mother and what she had gone through as being in an abusive relationship, as in leaving, as in struggling to take care of 3 children under the age of 5. And my mother supplied me with so many tools to help build my foundation to weather life storms, if I felt like I stumbled or I fell, I got back up because I felt like if my mother could do it, so could I. And that is a guiding mantra that I say through my experience as a mother, that if my mother can do it, I can too. And I believe that everyone can heal from the inside out because there are truths in us that tell us we are more than our experience, that we are not to be anxious for anything, that we are not to fear people, that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, that our Creator wants us to have hope in our future, that we do not have we're not timid. As a matter of fact, we have the power of love and self-control, and we are greater than what we have gone through. That we will have trials and tribulations, but it's these truths that are instilled in us that will help remind us of who we are. So even during April, the Child Abuse Prevention Month, I'm all for protecting children, right? Protecting children, Child Protection Month, Child Protection Day, Child Protection years after year after year after year. Because I believe our children are, when they're young, they're really close to the source of life. And when we hurt our children, there's pain inside of us that we have forgotten who we are. To remember who we are. We are greater than our experiences, and we have the ability to heal. And it is our responsibility, right? Not the pain that was projected on us, but our responsibility to take control of our emotions and our feelings, to achieve self-mastery over ourselves, that we are not defined, nor are we guided by our emotions and our feelings, but we're guided by the truths that are within us. And so chapter 6, or part 6, is where we seek everlasting freedom. To me, instead of using forgiveness, it's about freedom. Because as you know, and if you haven't heard, anger and anxiety, racing hearts, palpitations, that over time, the more stress we cause our body, internal stress, psychological stress, mental stress, just like physical stress, the more damage we can put on our body, on our hearts and our digestive system, where we get indigestion, heartburn, constipation, high blood pressure, tachycardia, which is increased heart rate. As a nurse, I saw this. I spent over 20 years in the healthcare industry. And although I was there as a nurse to help care for and to educate on physical ailments, often I saw emotional wounds, often rooted in childhood, of feeling not worthy, low self-esteem, feeling neglected, beat on, hit on, left. And those internal messages, can you imagine, got played every day. And what do you think? Our nervous system is that internal messaging system. And if you're constantly replaying those messages over and over again, what organ is going to function to its highest ability when you feel unworthy, right? Because of what someone else did. So we have to change the messages, which is cultivate your inner garden. You can look at that video on chapter 4 or part 4. And when we seek forgiveness, we're actually seeking freedom. Freedom of not being bounded by our emotions and our feelings, using those as data. Freedom of not letting what someone else did direct our lives. If anything, we choose to live in such a way that we do not project our pain on other people, because we know what it feels like. So I encourage you to really not just forgive, but to seek freedom. To seek freedom for yourselves, because you deserve it. This is your life. And I hope that you will take it back today and the rest of your life and decide who it is that you want to be, regardless of who are you here, regardless of what anyone else did to you. Why are you here? What burns in your heart? And know this is who you are, not that. Every day, you probably receive some signal of something greater in yourself, a purpose that you are here for, gifts and talents, things that you enjoy, love doing. Within your gift is your purpose. And with your gift and your purpose, you express love. And that's how we break the cycle of pain. Check that out. Create a Generational Love Cycle is my podcast. You can find that on pretty much any medium forum, Apple, Spotify. I hope I said it right. Anchor. And you can find out more about me at TamikaSChambers.com. And let's do this. You have a life, a gift, and you can still make this lifetime great because you are here. Take care of yourself. There's only one you.